2 to 4 Pacific, 3 to 5 Mountain. Back weekdays, 12 at noon to 3 p.m. every day. And if you don't have a local AM or FM in your area, XM 166 or Infowars.com. There's also a free iPhone app and other apps for free there at Infowars.com in the Listen tab on the site. If you want to watch the video that you're hearing on the radio right now, simply go to Infowars.com. It's part of a 2-hour film that I produced to great risk to my name and person and treasure. That's up there for free on the site. You can also buy a DVD of it. The Order of Death is the name of it. 2 films on my infiltration of the Bohemian Grove. But here he is blowing up at me and getting very, very upset about this. Well, he hasn't gotten to the big blow up yet, because he thought I'd given an oath to go in and be part of the ritual. And again, it's on record, and they show what they've said is accurate representations of Skull and Bones. This is like the grown-up Skull and Bones. Most of the members are former Skull and Bones at Bohemian Grove. Many of them are. This is what the grown-ups do. But if you see the Good Shepherd film that was produced and directed by Robert De Niro with Matt Damon in it, about the CIA being founded out of secret societies like Skull and Bones. That's what secret societies are, the old name for intelligence agencies. It shows men naked wrestling in feces. And that's what they do. And they have sex with each other and the rest of it. And my whole issue is they claim they're these Christian conservatives. None of that is even real. That's a total facade to make you trust the government, what's going on. The occult means hidden or secret government. The national security state is an occult secret society system. It is a hidden state. Let's go to David Gergen, much bigger than Karl Rove, his own nickname Turd Blossom by the president, because they're all into scatological issues. Let's go ahead and go to this clip of Gergen blowing up when I bring it up. Here it is.
Sir, everything I don't owe you this comment.
I know. I appreciate it.
This is what's called ambush journalism, and I disrespect you for that as well. So thank you and goodbye.
In the ritual?
That's none of your damn business.
Oh,
that's right. Listen. You go around and make understandings with people and violate them. You ambush people on the streets, and that's inappropriate form of journalism. If you wish to practice that, that's fine, but don't ask others to respect you for it. If you want to, you can do. You're a free American, like anything you want. If you want to be uncivil and rude and ungentlemanly, that's up to you. But don't expect the rest of us to say, "Oh well, you're
there, Mr. Gergen."
I'm sorry, nobody sets policy in there. We try to be gentlemen, and obviously, you don't belong there.
Weaving spiders come out here.
Yeah, that is a 3-pointer. Woo!
Look how strangely he behaved when we brought it up. Why is he acting so secretive? And why did he get so angry when he discovered that we'd snuck in? You see, they take it very, very seriously. This is one of the hallmarks of the occult and secret societies. The word occult means secret. Secrecy is part of their religion. They revel in it. And when it's violated, they become extremely angry. How widespread is the occult? The answer is extremely widespread. Occultism in our society, and particularly in our government, and at the highest levels of corporate America, is rampant. It is a well-publicized fact that the Reagans had every aspect of their lives.
Again, the full video at Infowars.com right now. They're on the front page. If you'd like to watch it, it's, again, 2 hours or more. Actually, he linked to the martial law film. That's a short segment of, so it's over 3 hours long. Really 3 films in one right now at Infowars.com. The other key article, New Banker Bailout, to be funded by giant tax hikes, so you can pay your tax money to Warren Buffett, who then gets up there and goes, me, oh me, I just want to pay more money. Well, then give us the billions you stole in banker bailout, you piece of trash. I mean, it's so simple when you research it how ridiculous these people are. And I've had elitists, off record as a journalist. People say, well, this is off record, Mr. Jones, and they know I live and die by that. I'm like, okay, off record. And they go, the public are dumb animals and don't want your help. Watch. You're going to help them, and they'll never care. They want to be slaves. You should join us. I've been told that repeatedly. So many ways it'll make your head spin. Well, you know what? Let's just say the public are like a bunch of adult children. I'm not doing bad stuff just because they're a bunch of idiots. Because the evil of the New World Order is unbelievable, and it blows back on the elites as well. And, you know, one reason I thought of this today was I was thinking about all the real scandals government's involved in. There's these scandals out where different federal agencies, you know, are spending millions of dollars going to Las Vegas and paying themselves to go and party for days and paying themselves bonuses for planning the trips. And I'm like, yeah, that's bad. But that's not like stealing trillions of dollars and then giving it to yourself and your companies and then lecturing everyone to pay more taxes to get the rich guys to shut down the middle class when you actually just want banker bailout money. I mean, we pay our income tax to the Federal Reserve through the IRS. That's all Buffett's doing. Is it's a new scam of class envy. Hey, poor people, want to get the guy that's got $5 more than you? Get taxes raised. You'll show the rich guy. And I guess that's why the poor get poorer. They're like, I love something to get suckered into. Okay, get the rich guys. They're like, that's right. And hey, support NAFTA and GATT. That'll give you more jobs. Shut up, Ross Perot. It's not going to take their jobs, Al Gore said. And he was all real smug. Larry, remember the Larry King debates? This is a good deal, Larry. Ross Perot's like, giant sucking sound is going to shut us down. Tax incentives to move offshore. It's over. No more. Let me explain the economy. When you have a middle class, they can buy goods. They want a monopoly, Larry, and this isn't even about free market. They want to shut down this economy. This is incredible. Oh, let me act like a Nelly from Tennessee. Let me act trendy. Global warming, give me money. Oh. And everybody just goes, oh, my God, he's acting trendy. Fall down and worship Al Gore. It's the same thing. Oh, every time, guys, type in Warren Buffett with an ice cream cone, because I'm serious. I see it on magazines, newspapers for like a decade. It's always, nice old man wants to give you free money. Look, he's licking an ice cream cone. They must have done some psychological warfare algorithm where they go, just act like a bumbling idiot, eat ice cream cones, act like a moron, and tell them you want to give them money, and they'll open their wrist to you. I mean, the American people would feed their children into wood chippers for Warren Buffett and Bill Gates to yeah, there he is, eating ice cream. So they found it in seconds. It's just like, he eats ice cream. Let him gang rape us. Maybe I'll go rob a bank. I'm joking. I won't actually do it. I'm saying, hypothetically, go rob a bank, cops show up, and I'm like, ice cream cone from Dairy Queen that Warren Buffett owns. And the cops are, oh, stop, sir. You shot 5 people in the bank. You're walking out with giant bags of money, but you're licking an ice cream cone. I'm like, that's right. Now shine my boots. And the cop just looks at the ice cream cone and goes, I can't say no. I can't say no to an ice cream cone. See, it's all about being non-threatening. Margaret Sanger, I'm a liberal. Bill Clinton, I'm a liberal. They're not liberals. They're criminals. And if you think things are going to be different under Mitt Romney, financed with the very same banks, supported abortion, gun control, open borders, carbon taxes. Oh, he sings a different tune now, but he works for the same banks. Everything done by either party is because the offshore murdering criminal banks want it. We'll be right back. I had drones here. Go into your phone calls here in a moment, the final 30 minutes of this worldwide transmission. Up at Infowars.com, Aaron Dykes today posted what I really like, a boil-down story that has little snippets of different news services reporting basically the same thing. Here's one, oh, the IRS, you're not going anywhere, Fox News. Here's another one, Forbes, forget travel if you owe the IRS. And it just goes on from there. That's at Infowars.com. Now, if you're not a student of just basic history, only Nazi Germany and Soviet Russia would restrict people's passports if they weren't in good with the Der Fuhrer. First, they took those before you disappeared. And I don't have time to play because I want to go to your calls, but in the first minute, in fact, we'll do it at the end of the show. Will you guys queue up the first minute of martial law, 911, rise of the police state? Because I made that in 2004, and I say in the future, well, the narrator, I wrote the piece he read, the narrator says in the future they will secretly arrest citizens, there'll be checkpoints on highways, and you won't be able to travel outside controlled zones, and I break it down. How'd I know? Because I study what Homeland Security is. Homeland Security is a federal takeover by foreign banks and the Federal Reserve's collection agency, the IRS. It's the end of the country. They want to bankrupt you. So I just want to give you that message. Our government's had problems in the past, but it had a policy of prosperity. The rich elites we had knew a rising tide raises all ships. The old elites built giant museum districts in every city. That ain't the way it goes now, okay? This is Agenda 21. We're not in Kansas anymore. So I'm here to tell you, it just gets darker, it gets worse from here if we don't wake up to that we got really bad people in charge, okay? And I'm not some naive person that thinks the world's ever perfect and we're supposed to have angel cake government. They make us think they're on top corruption. Oh, some people went to Las Vegas on federal funds. Oh, the Secret Service is hiring hookers. I'm not saying that's good, but that's nothing compared to Warren Buffett calling for tax increases, and the Federal Reserve that he works for openly says they want it to pay more money to foreign banks who then give themselves giant bonuses. And it's so big, even some of my own researchers go, I know it's true, but it's just, I don't know how to articulate it. We pay taxes and Warren Buffett gets it. Yes, that's it. It's so over the top, I get it. Okay, I get it. I know it's hard to deal with being screwed this hard, but just going, oh, it's too horrible, I can't look. No more taxes, cut them. Look at Europe. They have like 80% tax rates one way or the other in some areas of Europe, and there's never enough money. This country had on average about a 5% federal tax rate, maybe a 6-7% state tax one way or the other. And we had 10, 12, 15% growth rates that no one's matched until 1913. From our founding in 1776, 1798, when our country really, or 1789, when it really got going through, over 10% growth rates, just milk and honey, but just unbelievable. Government is a cancer. Government doesn't want to stabilize the economy. It wants to shut it down. They admit the carbon taxes are to shut it down, and they say, these carbon taxes will supercharge our economy. It's the opposite. So people are like, Alex, you got to cover the Secret Service with a bunch of hookers. And I'm like, female hookers? What, it wasn't like where the UN's murdering small children or blowing their heads off and making snuff films that no one wants to cover? I don't want to hear about it. I'm for decriminalization of prostitution, not because I agree with it, but because it takes the criminality and the money out of it. Just like Latin American leaders say, decriminalize drugs. Legalize it to the point of regulation, not full legalization. And Europe's done it in many areas. Crime rates get cut by about half. Drug use plummets. But, of course, the U.S., that means the banks that launder the money, Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, Wells Fargo, all of them on record caught, laundering drug money. Look it up. Hundreds of billions a year. They won't believe it. Just type in big banks caught laundering drug money. I mean, it's every one of them. All the big ones. Just Warren Buffett's outfit, $376 billion in 2 years. But he's a nice old man. In fact, show the image you found. I said, you only found one image? They go, no, it's thousands. And sure enough, it's hundreds of individual photos of him eating ice cream as a prop. Look, I'm a non-threatening old man. Look, I'm friendly. Ice cream. Real villains don't dress up in Darth Vader outfits or Hitler outfits anymore. They dress up with an ice cream cone and act like Mr. Magoo when he's really a hardcore eugenicist. And if you don't know what that is, you better look it up. And I'm risking my life doing this. Melinda Gates, who heads up this $100 billion foundation against humanity, she came out in Germany last week and attacked those of us saying this. And said that we're going to cost lives, saying they want to reduce population. Kind of a threat, out of their whole nomenclature. Oh, I got the message, honey. You didn't think I didn't get it before I did this? You didn't think I wasn't all in? I'm done. Hold an ice cream cone up in front of me. I see who you are. You think the devil shows up with big black horns? Pull up the devil from Legend. I think that's the most archetypal devil ever. The great Tom Cruise film by one of my favorite directors, Ridley Scott. Watch my Prometheus review online. Just type in Alex Jones Prometheus.